Okay, so uh, the plan for today's stream/recording is we're just going to be talking about the PlayStation Showcase last week. I know the algorithm on YouTube will not favor on me when it comes to for me doing it this late, but I wanted to talk about it anyway. I tried to do this with someone else last week, but it fell through. So I found True Little Joker here. We've done a couple of discussion videos in the past about other showcases. We did PlayStation 2 years ago. We also did the Game Awards.
I think so.
Yeah, we did. We've done a couple on the YouTube channel, um, Millennial Gamers. So if you guys want to comment, and subscribe, uh, I'm gonna try to put out more videos and try to get on top of the shorts I need to put on there too. So why don't we get started? We're also streaming this on Twitch at twitch.tv/Beziie as well. I would like to try to these videos will be more often because we have Gamescom coming up next, then Ubisoft Forward, and the Xbox Showcase. A lot of stuff is happening.
Yeah.
Is happening like this month. Actually, it's very quick. Without E3, this oh no all the yeah not without E3, but the big you heard that the big guys are not going to be there, right? For E3
Yeah.
this year? Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much over.
Pretty much, yeah. Ever since COVID, it is pretty much over. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Fucking the top three people are just not there anymore, which I don't know. It's
Gonna
kind of sad
be
in a way.
basically just for indie games.
Oh yeah, indie games, Square Enix, EA, um, Ubisoft. If they,
Oh, I thought they all pulled out.
I don't know if Ubisoft pulled out. I think Square Enix did. Did I say Square Enix?
I,
I don't remember. I don't remember who pulled out and who not now, but I know the big three are gone.
oh yeah, for sure. They're
Yeah.
not there. Yeah.
Speaking of the
They
big
had
three,
no plans for doing that.
no, I don't. Yeah, because they do their own shows now. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
All right. So, like I said before, we're talking about the PlayStation Showcase. As we start talking about these, the game, We're gonna go in order from the beginning to the end. Take a couple minutes. Shouldn't take more than an hour. I think we should get right into it. What do you think?
Sure. I'm down.
All right. So you're gonna see my face kind of light up like a Christmas tree here, only because I do have the list in front of me, and we're just gonna go from there.
So do I actually. I have it on paper.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So the first one, the first game that was shown on the showcase, I don't believe it was any gameplay for it. It was just a cinematic thing, I believe. Fair
It was
game,
a cinematic trailer. Yeah, fair
fair games,
games.
fair games. Yeah.
Yeah, the dollar sign is supposed to, relate to the S
Yeah,
too.
the heist. That this was the three like a three
It's a
on three or
competitive
three.
heist game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of like a modernized. Remember that Robin game? Was it Robin Hood or that thief game with multiplayer thief game? Do you remember that?
I
That you had to go past the ward and get the gold, come back before the other team does.
no.
No, I forget what the game is. I forget what the game is called.
The only game I remember is like Payday.
Yeah, it's also like Payday 2, but actually that's a way better example. It's Payday. It's literally Payday with versing other players.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what Fair Games is.
Mm-hmm.
It looked pretty cool. It looked cool, but I think it's gonna be one of those games that kind of doesn't get enough traction to get a big player base.
No. I think it's gonna kind of flop as well.
Yeah, that is an unfortunate thing because it's again cool concept, but it's been done before.
Yeah.
So
I
that
mean maybe not with like thief games, but you never know.
yeah, for sure. Maybe they'll do something different that catches the people's eye.
Maybe.
Who
Hopefully it's
knows?
not just having edgy looking characters, because that won't do it.
Yeah, a bunch of skins, stuff like that, make yourself look cool.
Yeah.
That type of thing is probably what's gonna happen with that game.
Oh, yeah.
Before we get any further, I do want to say that PlayStation did a very good. I think they did a solid job on the showcase this year.
It was yeah, it was awesome.
They did a
They
solid
actually
job, solid
quite a
amount of
few
game.
bangers.
Oh, solid
Yeah.
games, great choices. I'm actually very surprised on one that we're going to get to that another company didn't take. If you've already seen the showcase before, I think you'll know what I'm talking about if you're a huge fan of this IP. But we'll get. I'll mention it when we get to it. I think
Yeah.
Joker. I think Joker already knows what I'm talking about.
I think I
Yeah.
do. But
So the next one after that was Helldivers 2. Now, Helldivers, the first game, was a top-down multiplayer game where it was a co-op, four-player co-op game. I think you fought aliens, something like that. But
if
they
I had
make
to like describe it, I would say it's like Starship Troopers meets Alien Fireteam.
okay. Are you
I
talking
think
about
that's
Are you talking about Helldivers 2 or Helldivers 1?
I am no Helldivers. Well, both look the same. I mean, kinda, except one is from a top-down
Yeah,
view,
yeah,
right?
but you are right. Yeah, the fire team, the four-player aspect. Yeah.
Yeah,
Again, cool trailer. They did a good job. My buddies and I played the first one. We enjoyed it. Didn't play a lot of it, but maybe they'll do better with the second one with the third person view, so the top down.
yeah. I gotta say, in the trailer they did for Helldivers 2, that animation in the beginning was insane.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
CGI and just like
Oh yeah.
yeah,
See, that's the
that was
yeah. You see, that's the thing though, because you're dealing with PlayStation 5, you're dealing with better graphics, higher frames per second. If it doesn't
yeah.
look good off the bat, then you better come with some major gameplay.
Oh, 100%.
That's the thing, right? Like you got like if you're just giving something a cinematic view of it, you're not giving gameplay. It better look good, and it better catch the eye of the viewer. That's all I gotta say about that.
Oh yeah, and they definitely did that. They definitely
Yeah, a
caught
lot of them
people's
did
eye.
actually. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
absolutely
you're
agree
not
with that.
wrong.
Oh yeah. I don't remember the next one. Immortals
It,
of
it's
Ava.
Immortals of Avum. Yeah.
Avum, yeah. EA Originals, a set in studio game, is a first-person action where the protagonist makes use of magic to fight off enemies. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't really remember this one.
I have no interest at all in this
No,
game.
neither do I. No, Immortals of Avum. You know what? The name actually reminds me of like it could be a MOBA. It just could be a different MOBA, but I don't think it is. Well, it's not. It says it's not.
No, no. Honestly, from what I saw, it kind of looks like they meshed Forspoken with Anthem.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that.
I,
Yeah. I can see that for sure. For
yeah,
sure. Yeah. But yeah, again, I mean, if you guys are interested in this, let me know in the comments. Maybe if you got what you guys thought interesting, let us know, and maybe you guys can swing us. I don't know, but for now, I'm not interested in this. It's not my
not at all.
looking at.
Yeah.
No, no. Uh, this next one, I'm surprised this game got a sequel. I don't know why it got a sequel, but
Neither do I. Yeah.
Ghost Runner 2. Um yeah, I don't know why it got a sequel at all. I didn't play the first game. Maybe they hinted at something at the end of the first one. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But if you haven't played Ghost Runner before, you essentially run very fast. It's a very momentum-ish type of game. It looks like you're playing Mirror's Edge, but you have a weapon and you cut things in half. Cut robots in half.
Kind of like Mirror's Edge on crack. I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh yeah,
it
it's
is.
a lot faster than Mirror's Edge.
Oh
So much
yeah,
faster.
it's
Yeah,
speed is stupid.
yeah,
Yeah.
you you rely on your momentum to get quicker kills, faster, get around corners, stuff like that, make sure you don't get hit and all that stuff. But I mean, it looks cool. It looks fun. I wanted to try it, and I think it's on Game Pass. The first one, not the second one. It's not out yet. Um,
Yeah.
but if you want to give it a shot, if you have Xbox Game Pass, it is free on there right now. But I don't know if it's on PlayStation Extra or not. I'll have to look because I have
Yeah.
Extra at the moment. Uh, this next one I was so very excited about. It looked really cool, and they gave us some gameplay. Phantom Blade Zero.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the action. The combat acrobatics in this game is over the top, is cliche and cheesy, but I love it. I loved it the first time I saw it. Oh my god.
I I see the thing is that I think it has an interesting premise to it, but it being basically a Souls-like game, kind of like this
Oh,
turned me off on
Is it
it.
a Souls-like game?
It's pretty much a Souls-like game.
You know what? I have
If
no.
not, if not, it is. It is. It's a. They say it's a semi-open world and loads of in-game content. It's a 30 to 40 hour game.
It's not
I got
bad.
this off like Twitter,
Oh, that's fine.
and
Absolutely.
and it's pretty much a Souls-like. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, honestly, but I fell in love with the acrobatics. I'm a sucker for games like that. Oh, like Mirror's Edge was fun because of the acrobatics and the parkour. Just stuff like that makes it really
Yeah.
really cool looking. And I did always want to try Sekiro, and I just never pulled the trigger in buying the game.
I did, and it was okay, but
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get into it. Yet again, not a Souls-like fan.
Yeah, they are more the Souls subgenre are more difficult games. You really have to understand the mechanics, get them down, to
For
be able to
sure.
play it properly. That's the type of game it is. But you know what? It looks cool to me, man. It looks super fun, and I
I
can't
mean,
wait.
the only Souls-like I got into was Remnant from the Ashes, and
Oh, Rem never. You know what? I didn't mind it. It was meh for me. That one for me was meh. I will say that right now.
yeah,
Yeah, that was for me, meh.
yeah.
Uh,
No, I don't blame you. It wasn't amazing, but hopefully the next one will be.
hmm So this one, well, I'm sure this one got a lot of fans excited. This is Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater.
Oh,
This is the remake of the third game in the original trilogy, original series.
you're missing quite a few, dude.
Am I? What am I missing?
The next one that followed, the Phantom Blade Zero was Sword of the Sea. It,
Uh,
it's the new game by Giant Squid that's like Journey, Abzu, and the Pathless.
oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. You are
Yeah,
absolutely correct. I do remember seeing that. Okay, hold
I
on.
did my homework. Yeah,
You did do your homework. I just found a site
I
randomly.
did.
Hold on. I'll have to remember to
Yeah.
cut that. Technical difficulties. I think I found it now. Uh, yeah. So yeah,
But I'm super hyped about Sword of the Sea though. Like
yeah, that does look cool.
I love the Abzu journey and the Pathless, and I can't wait for this game.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Hello, Nana Anna. We are recording a YouTube video for the PlayStation Showcase. So thank you for coming in. Uh, so
Yeah.
I'm still looking for a list on my own so I can look as
Okay.
well in order.
The next one is the Talos Principle 2, which is a Croatian game. It's like a graphically beautiful like puzzle game from what I
Okay.
remember. Um and I mean I don't really have much interest into it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm interested, but it could be something cool.
Oh
Could
yeah,
be
for sure.
another what's that game that you hated? Starts with M.
Oh, Maquette. I did okay. I didn't
Yeah.
hate it. It just the mechanics of the game got real old really quickly.
It was a
That was
trash
the
game.
thing. It got really old really
Um
quickly.
yeah. And it seems like it's coming out on all like current gen, platforms. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, but yeah, it was just one thing I want to say about Sword of the Sea. I'm going to backtrack a little bit on you.
okay.
Those chill games, as I played the Pathless, it was still a chill game, but it was still really
Hmm.
fun with the bow and arrow and the challenging stuff. And
Oh, sure. Yeah.
yeah,
And what I love about Giant Squid Games is like every game they do,
mm,
is like an interesting aspect of actually doing it. Like it's like with Journey, it was about being together. With Abzu, it was about fluidity, and with the Pathless, it was about precision and
Oh yeah.
you know getting that down. And so I'm curious to what they're going to bring to Sword of the Sea.
Oh,
So
for sure.
I'm definitely looking forward to that game.
Yep.
100%.
Yep, for sure. So what was after that? Then you were talking about the puzzle game?
The Talus Principle 2.
That's it, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember. I don't know if we were done discussing that one or not. It did kind of bring us back. Okay, here it is. I found my list, I think. Yep, I found my list. It's from Devolver Digital, right? The Tales of Principle 2?
No. No, it's not.
Crow Team?
It is Crow Team.
Okay, so it's
Yes.
Devolver Digital and Crow Team, it says on here. So I guess Devolver Digital is the
Oh,
publisher, maybe?
could be, but I didn't see that. Devolver Digital, I know,
That's what I got here. Again, it could be wrong. So,
yeah, it could be.
yep.
I know they did another game that was announced or shown.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know. Okay, yeah, we're coming up to that somewhat shortly.
Yeah.
What?
Um,
Okay, so what did you have as the next one then? To see if it is correct.
I have Neva coming in
Yeah,
2024.
that's correct.
All right, cool.
Yes.
All right, we're both in the game now. I'm so excited. All right. Hopefully
Yeah.
this doesn't get away from me here. Okay. Yeah, so Neva, I don't remember Neva either. It's one of the games I wasn't really paying attention on.
It's an interesting indie. It's from the creators of Gris, which was like a really yet again another really interesting indie game.
Yeah, they had some really good indie games this time around.
Yeah, they are. I'm not sure if I'm into like Neva, but it's if you remember the trailer, it was the one with that woman with the white hair that had the giant wolf and then like the wolf puppy.
Maybe.
And then like the big wolf dies or something, and by like blackness, it honestly reminded me of I don't know if you remember that kids movie Fern Gully, where it was like pollution was the enemy. It just
Okay.
I don't know. I kind of had that vibe with it, but I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. I have one here called Cat Quest Pirates of the Caribbean, but I don't think that's real. I don't know if that's a real one.
That is a real one, unfortunately.
No, it's not. Was that actually in the showcase?
It is.
I don't remember this one at all.
Actually, at the showcase. Yeah, it
Cat
legit,
Quest
man.
Pirates of the Caribbean. What the is it for?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crap.
It's just like this little cat game.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's
it's from the developer Gentle Bros.
Okay. I don't have that here. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a no for me.
I don't even know what the game was.
Basically, I mean, it's kind of like descriptive there. It's a cat game where you're a pirate.
Guess you're a pirate, yeah. That's what else do you need to know, man?
Yeah, army meaty, that's about it. I don't know what else to say there. That's essentially what it showed. It was like a 30-45 second trailer.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah.
So if you guys are watching this on YouTube, I did say earlier I was streaming this on Twitch on my channel as well. But so hello chat, welcome to the PlayStation Showcase rerun. That's a week late, but it's okay. Andre, there's Andre, good guy. He's been here a couple of times. Anna, thank you so much for coming to the stream, and I hope you enjoy yourself and join us for the future stream. That's what I'm trying to say. I want to fight as a kitty. I think a lot of people want to fight as a kitty or fight as a kitty. Yeah, okay. Well,
are you about to say they want to fight a kitty?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why.
I don't know either.
All right. So what do we
just move on?
Yeah, let's move on. What do we hop into the next one? Foam Stars. This one by Square Enix. you know what I immediately thought of when I saw Foam Stars?
Platoon.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, exactly. It's
It's
Splatoon.
it it's a clear ripoff of
It's Square
Splatoon.
Enix's version of Splatoon with
So,
foam.
somebody said this. It's an adult version of Splatoon.
Yes,
That's
yes,
all
that's
it
exactly
is.
what it is, and it's exactly what this is. Yes, 100%. No,
Yeah,
no, yeah. Fucking hell, man.
that's all it is. It's instead of ink, it's foam. I
Yeah,
mean, come on.
yes. Like,
I
come
mean,
on.
if there are cars around, people think there's a job that you have to do.
Oh my god.
It's so dumb. I'm not interested at all, as you could tell. So,
No, I mean, I thought it was really funny that
oh,
I looked
yep,
at it like
made me laugh.
this is Splatoon.
Yeah,
It's they
I,
looked at Splatoon. It had 3 games.
I
Nintendo
mean,
made money off it, and they thought, huh, maybe we can do that too.
yeah. Well, the thing is, it even like had the same kind of aspect of colors. It was like blue
Yeah,
and orange.
yeah, really. They
I,
didn't really
I
make it their
mean,
own.
it's surprising to see
Excuse me.
part of the Splatoon title there. I mean,
Oh my god, that's so
and then they
funny.
just put a sticker
I
on it
laughed.
and
Yeah,
said
I
it's
laughed.
theirs.
I laughed. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't remember the Plucky Squire, which is the next one on my list.
Actually, Plucky Squire is one that I'm like somewhat interested in. It is a
I'm assuming it's another
very,
indie game.
it is another indie game.
Yeah.
Actually, it's by Devolver Digital.
Yeah, a lot of them are by Devolver Digital.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
how they make their
yeah.
money by indie games. That's how they get you.
But yeah. It has if you play these, it has a vibe of like pedestrian meets Scribble Knots.
Pedestrian. Is that the puzzle game where you have to go through the signs?
Yeah.
Okay. I know that game.
So what it does is it's an indie game where you're like a comic
Oh
character.
no, you're right. I remember this now. That's right. You could
Uh-huh.
go into pages and paper and a bunch of drawings and stuff to figure out little puzzles and stuff. I remember this
But
game.
you can but you can also enter the 3D world
Yeah, enter the
too.
3D
So
world. Yes, yes, I
you
remember.
could
I
do
remember this
that as
trailer now.
well.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks kind of cool. It looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
It does. It does. I'm kind of into it, and I'm not sure. I mean, depends on price. If it's like
Oh, of
$60
course.
game,
I don't
I'm
think
not.
that's gonna be a $60
I don't think that.
game. If
Yeah,
it
if it's
is, I'd
like
be surprised.
20, 30, then I'll think about it. But,
Yeah, for sure.
um,
So the next one I have Teardown.
it is Teardown.
So Teardown, I believe this was a PC game originally.
Oh, was it?
I think so. Or there's something very familiar about the game itself because I don't think it's an original game. I think it's from a PC being ported to the PlayStation. Because all you
I mean,
really
you could
do,
be right,
because
but
all
what
you
I
really do is
first
just
thought
take
of
down
when I
buildings.
saw it was BattleBit.
Battle.
That was what yeah, if you ever played that, it's
not.
like a 8-bit version of like um
I don't know. Yeah, it's like a very very clear version of Minecraft, but the exploding version of Minecraft where you use the TNT. Because
actually
I think the
it's like
first
a GTA game where like you have to
really
steal stuff
oh
and yeah, I looked that up and I was like that's a GTA game.
oh interesting. I did not
Like
expect Teardown to be
yeah,
that way. I thought it was more like a simulator game where you're a demolitionist. You're getting paid to knock stuff down.
yeah. Well, see, when I first thought of it, I thought of BattleBit meets what is that game where you like crash cars and you try to cause the most destruction?
Oh
I can't
hell!
remember that.
Is it Wreckfest? Are you
Not
thinking of
Wreckfest.
Wreckfest? Oh, is it an older game? I'm assuming.
It's an older game.
No, I can't
Yeah,
think about it. Some
yeah, I'm drawing a
monster
blank too.
monster
Like Breakdown?
breakdown, maybe. I don't know. I can't think of it. Maybe
I
someone in
can't
the chat
remember.
knows what you're talking about, or maybe someone in the comments on YouTube knows what you're
Yeah.
talking about, because I don't. The only Arc, welcome to the stream. I hope you are enjoying yourself, and I hope you join us for a future stream. What's Oh, okay. So my list I had, you're right. My stuff was the bigger stuff that got released that they're showing off for. Now they're talking about
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid Delta.
They are. Well,
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
So
yeah.
we don't need to talk about Delta right now. We did it already, so we can kind of skip that.
Well, I will say that I did
Okay.
like the James Bond-esque kind of intro they did as soon as they showed it was, MGS.
Yeah. Oh
Like they
yeah.
had that like James Bond-esque like theme song, and then
Yeah, they
like
did. They did. Um,
that was a nice touch.
I believe I believe the other two games will be included in the Delta release as like the
No,
original. Are they not? I thought they were.
no, they're doing their own Metal Gear Solid collection, Volume One,
Oh. Oh wait, no,
which
hold
will
on.
have.
Oh yeah, it's coming to PS5, Xbox Series, blah blah, via Steam, and a
Mhm.
remastered collection of the original 3 games is on the way. So they're talking
Yep,
about remastering the collection. Okay.
pretty much.
I have a game here from Dreamlit called Towers of Agaspa or Agasba.
Yeah, uh,
Do
your
you,
guess is as good as mine.
I don't remember
Um,
this one.
it's from Dreamlit Studios.
Uh,
It's.
Fuck, I don't remember.
I'm trying to think of what this is too. I put down it looks like an interesting indie, but I'm not interested. So,
Battle
uh,
between nature and civilization while restoring the land of your own people. Oh, this was the one where
yeah.
apparently you come back to your native land and you're trying to make it prosper again. Because
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. You come back and
All right.
try to make it. I guess kind of like a survival game. There's a gigantic tree cactus looking thing you come back to. I guess. Yeah, now I'm remembering this. Yeah, I remember all this now. It looks like it does look like Ark a little bit, but with like weirder looking animals.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's Towers of Agasba. Not a game for me. I know I like a few survival games, but I don't think we're gonna like that one.
Yeah, that's enough for me too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So next from Square Enix, this game has been talked about, has been not released, has been announced. God, it's been 2 years now, 3 years almost now. Final Fantasy
Yeah.
16.
I'm so happy. I can't wait for
Dude, it
that to
looks
come
really
out, and
good.
then
It does look really.
it
It
does.
looks a lot like no. It looks a lot like the combat of 15.
Oh, that's what I love about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
it
Yeah,
definitely has that vibe of
it does.
15.
It does have the vibe of 15, and the fact you can transform into like the mythical
Yeah,
people
the
creatures.
I forget what they're called.
Like so do I. Like Bahamut and I don't know their names, and I'm so sorry to any fans of the Final Fantasy series that just
Yeah.
want to hurt me right now because I know Bahamut, and
Same.
that's the only one I know.
I'm not like a true Final Fantasy
I'm
fan, but
also not a.
I did love 15. I
Yeah,
know it got a
it was
lot of
fun.
hate, but I liked it.
15's a long game, and I still haven't finished it yet. It's a long. I think
I
it's a long
have
game.
I grinded the hell out of that game.
Fuck. Still fun though. But yeah, no,
I
Final
did.
Fantasy
Yeah,
16
it
looks
was.
really good. The combat looks really cool, especially with the bigger monsters. That's gonna be fun to watch
Oh,
and to
that's
play.
gonna be awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's gonna be really good. So this one also was announced about a couple years ago. I think I did a stream watching this entire showcase. Like not this one, like a previous one that it was announced for it. Alan Wake 2.
I think I was there with you actually.
You might
I
have been,
think
yeah.
that
It might have been one of the games.
I
Yes, it was one of the showcases we did the video for.
it was game it wasn't Gamescom, but it
No.
was the Game
Game
Awards.
Awards.
It
It was the
was
Game
that
Awards.
one.
That's right. It did. It was the Game
Yeah.
Awards. So Alan Wake.
And it blew all of our minds. It was
Oh, it was
like,
so cool, man. I was so happy.
yeah, same.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't wait for this game either. I'm so hyped for it.
So Alan Wake 2, we do. It is a sequel to the first one. We do go more into his book about the typewriter that writes itself and whatever's. And if I remember correctly, whatever's written on the typewriter becomes reality, right? Was that the whole premise?
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Just want to
Yeah.
make sure. So you see a couple new characters. You see a little bit, like not like full gameplay with a HUD or anything, but you see like something of the sort. But the biggest thing about this is that there's a release date, and it's October 17th.
Yeah.
It's
I
October.
can't wait.
Dude,
It's a
that is
week
so
after
cool.
my birthday.
Dude, that's so close.
It is.
Oh, I'm so
I'm
excited.
hyped for that. Yeah.
So,
Honestly, the gameplay that showed the woman, I can't remember her name. She that kind of looked like Resident Evil 7 esque.
oh yeah,
If
yeah,
you
yeah.
remember that, yeah,
Resident Evil
it was
7,
it was
yeah.
very just over the shoulder, like the
Yep,
whole approach to it just
yep, yep.
reminded me of that.
Yeah, and Alleyway 2 looks like it's going to be way more scary than the first one was. While the
Oh,
first
dude, yeah.
while the first one
I
was more
can't wait.
action packed and more eerie, this one looks like it's going to be more scary.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Oh,
it's going to be insane, and I'm actually a fan, and I can't wait. This next game, I did say this one in the beginning. I didn't say the name of it, but I did say that I was surprised the PlayStation was able to show this one, and not the standalone company that they're doing their forward for. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. If you know what I'm talking about, which company I'm talking about, it's Assassin's Creed Mirage. And this game, I've been looking at this game since they announced it, and they showed off a little bit, just a little bit of what could be gameplay, and I am digging the hand-to-hand combat.
I gotta say, it's an Assassin's Creed that I'm actually somewhat interested in again after
Yeah,
the last like 3 or 4
that's
games
that's
that came
three.
out.
Yeah, with the what do they call the Ancient Civilization trilogy from Origins, Odyssey,
Yeah,
and Valhalla. Yeah, I know. It's more like they brought it back. They brought it into an RPG aspect. I mean, it didn't feel like AC games. It didn't feel like it. So I'm hoping that they did say they're bringing back the original aspect of Assassin's Creed into Mirage. They're going to bring in Unity movement, the Unity movement system. So it's
yeah.
going to look really fluid. It's going to look really nice. And honestly, I was looking at my PlayStation store the other day. I was looking at it, and their standard game is only like $70.
What for
Mirage,
you? Yeah,
Mirage.
yeah.
It's not a $90 game.
No, no.
It's
It's
insane.
for me. It's only like $60 for the
Yeah, yeah.
deluxe, and
You're
then
he's
and
he's
50.
American. I'm Canadian. You can bitch in the
Yeah,
comments all you want. Like Canadians pay more. Yeah, yeah. Blah blah blah. Heard it a million times. But yeah. So the standard is 70, and the deluxe is 80.
yeah.
I was floored. I was like, holy shit, that's cool.
So was I. I was expecting like 70 and 120.
Right? Yeah.
Kind of like
Exactly.
kind of like
Exactly.
how they do it.
Not this one.
Yeah.
So if you don't know
No.
about Assassin's Creed Mirage, essentially you follow the thief Basim, and if the name sounds familiar, it should be because if you played Valhalla, you spoiler alert, you find out that Loki is Basim. Somehow, some way, you don't really know how, going through the years or whatever of Loki's purgatory. I don't know. It's a very weird story Valhalla had, especially when it went to the Norse gods. But Loki
Yeah.
is Basim. Basim comes to the real world, essentially drives out or kills your human character in Valhalla, or the other two, or they just left, and then he goes back into the thing so he can keep playing the game. It's a whole convoluted thing. But now we see Basim, I think before he meets Loki or whatever happens to him with Loki, in the streets of Baghdad.
Hmm.
So it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I can't wait.
I like that. Definitely looks like the older games.
Yes, that's
And
one I'm
Assassin's
excited for too.
Creed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Launch.
that's what got me liking it. To be
Oh yeah.
honest.
Oh yeah. It's. I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan. I'll play all of them, and I've had, even Rogue, which ones I didn't enjoy. But once you keep playing it, I didn't mind it. It was fine. Um, but this one launches a week before Alan Wake 2 does, on the 12th of October.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
Yeah, yeah. Really close as well.
that is super close. That one I was expecting to be like 2024.
Yeah,
They're very
yeah.
very confident that they're going to finish in time. We'll see.
I also find it interesting it's coming out for current and old gen. So like
Yes,
PS4.
yes, it is coming to the PS4. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of mind boggling as well.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I don't remember the next game. Announce Revenant Hill.
Revenant Hill. Yeah.
Build an egalitarian society. Which
It's
one
an
is
odd
that?
looking indie game. That's for sure.
Oh,
It's from the
find out.
studio Finji.
Okay.
Um, yeah.
They're not. I don't think they showed up too much. It looks like one of those. Like it's an indie game. An indie game could be about anything.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Like
Yeah.
I don't know if you're the cat or you're the person. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I don't know either. There's a cat. Hey, there's a.
I had no interest in it, so yeah.
I can't say anything intelligent about Revenant Hill either. I really can't.
No.
So sorry guys if you were excited about Revenant Hill. Put it in the comments or put it in the chat if you were watching this on Twitch. But we will keep going. We have Grand Blue Fantasy Relink.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I think this is a JRP. It's a co-op action RPG that comes to PS5 and PS4. Not a huge Grand Blue fan. I haven't really played it. It looks like your standard JRPG. I could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know the story. But again, like every JRPG, the graphics look cool. The combat looks decent. I don't know I don't know what the story is going to be. But if you're a fan of JRPGs, Grand Blue, pretty good. It looks pretty good so far.
I'm not interested though.
Neither am I. Like it's not my
Not in
type
the
of game.
slightest.
No, not my type of
No.
game. But it looks really good. If it does look really. I keep saying it, but it does. Twitch for me, yes, Nanner. I see you are on Twitch. Thank you very much for joining this. Yes, I appreciate it a lot. All right. Shit, I lost myself. Okay, I found it. So again, they showed another trailer for Street Fighter 6.
Why? Why? They don't need to.
This game has gotten so much airtime. So much airtime.
You would think it was like a first person like action game or something, but it's a
fighting game. It's a fighting game, yeah. And the really big thing about it, yeah, the really big thing about this is that you can create your own character now, and the story is essentially meant to create a character being the ultimate fighter. Like, what other fucking story are you gonna put in a fighting game? Honestly,
right?
Yeah. But it, I don't know how it's. I don't really remember how it looked. Again, fluid combat, just like the previous Street Fighter game, Street Fighter 5. Nothing really spectacular. Looks good. If you're a fighting game, probably be in the next Evo, or when it comes out, whenever it comes out, it'll be in there. It'll replace Street Fighter 5. But this next game, Ultras, I have here, it's a psychedelic, mystical, action-packed, loop-based adventure.
I kind of put, when I saw this reminded me of like the Ori games, like Ori and the Blind Forest, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like those, like Shovel Knight-esque, where it's challenging, or like Dead Cells, where it's challenging, but it is a side-scrolling action game.
Oh, this is the really colorful one, right?
That's psychedelic.
Yeah, right there. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay. Right. That's really the first thing that caught my eye was that it was just so colorful. And I didn't know why.
Yeah. It looked like a hippie's acid dream, but yeah.
Yeah. You're not wrong there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like side scrolling action games are fun. They fight stuff.
Yeah.
It looks insane though.
It looks all right. I would definitely probably play Dead Cells more than that, but
no, probably. So next we have Tower of Fantasy, an immersive cyberpunk open world RPG. It's PS5, PS4 this summer, and I believe it's already on PC.
Actually, I have it. It's an MMO RPG.
Oh, is it? Is it an MMO?
I believe so.
Oh.
That's what it looked like in the details.
Yeah, it's
that I found on Twitter and Reddit.
You know, it really it reminds me of Genshin Impact.
Yeah, I definitely got that vibe from it.
Otta Studio. So it's not the same company. It's not the same studio as Genshin, but it looks a lot like it. I'm
No.
not gonna lie.
Well, the studio's Perfect World.
Oh, is it?
Perfect World Games.
Uh,
But it's actually a couple-year-old game, and they're just like
oh,
putting
they're
it on consoles or
oh,
something like
they're
that. I think that's
gotcha.
what it is. Like I think it's
Okay.
been on PC for a few years, but
Yeah.
they're
Oh,
they're
okay. So
putting it
this is
on
porting it
consoles
to the
now.
PlayStation. Got it. Okay.
That's my understanding of it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Uh, Dragon's Dogma 2 is the next one. This one,
Mm-hmm.
I know about this game. My friend of mine played the first one, loved the first one. Long time since the second one. It's one of those games that took a long time for it to come out with another game.
Kind of like Alan Wake too.
Yeah, like Alan Wake 2, exactly. Yeah, I'm still
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on another Uncharted, not Uncharted. Cole Sprouse,
What?
Lightning
What?
guy, and then had an Ash teenager power kid.
Are you talking about Infamous?
Thank you, Infamous. Yes, I'm still waiting for I'm still waiting for another Infamous game.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like Sly Cooper.
I think they're already talking about bringing out another Sly Cooper. I don't remember. I don't
Hmm.
remember. But anywho, let's not get
Yeah, let's
too
go
off
back to
track now.
Dragon's Dogma.
We're not on the
Yeah.
podcast. Dragon's Dogma 2. I haven't played the game myself. It looks really cool though. It looks cool. That's all I really have to say about it. Honestly, I'm not one of the games that I have played.
No, I have no interest in it, but
Mm-hmm.
it graphically does look good though.
Oh, sure.
It
Yeah.
looks-
Yes.
yeah.
So these next couple of games are going to be off of the PSVR 2. They're
I
new.
actually missed one
I missed one.
again. You missed Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2.
That's the starting for the PSVR 2.
Is that a? I thought that wasn't a VR game.
It is. I believe it's. I think it says PSVR 2 in late 2023.
Huh?
Yeah.
Because wow, when I saw it, it showed before they showed VR. So huh, interesting.
Maybe it's on both. Maybe you can play it on PSVR or on console.
Maybe it was kind of like a bridge
Yeah,
between
it was a bridge.
the
Yeah, that's
normal
what I think it was
games
supposed to
and
be. Yeah. So the next couple
okay.
of the
Yeah,
next couple of
that's
games
it.
we'll be talking about are from PSVR 2. I believe they're like PSVR 2 exclusives. I could be wrong. But yeah,
Yeah.
so the PSVR had the thing. Now they have a second one. Costs like $800. Like more than the console itself. Like that's insane.
Yeah.
That's nutty.
I'd not buy one.
No,
Yes.
I did not either. So yeah, so like Joker mentioned, Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2. It's a Five
Mm-hmm.
Nights at Freddy's game. It's not an open. It's not like a semi-open world like the last one was. What was it called?
Nope. Oh yeah, actually, I believe it is
Oh, is
because
it?
the last one was Help Wanted, which was the open world esque one.
Oh, okay. You know what? It didn't click.
Yeah.
It did not
Yeah.
click for me. So
Yeah.
what is it? So what is another kid trapped in the thing
I
now?
don't know. They got to stop doing that though. Like
Yeah, dude.
move on to something
Parents
else.
need to keep track of their kids.
Yeah. I mean, if you have to get one of those kid leashes or something,
Oh
but
my god,
that needs to stop.
those are the most degrading things in the world for a child.
Yeah, they're awful,
Rough.
but
I feel sorry for any kid that's in that child leash.
yeah.
All right. So you know about the Resident Evil 4 remake. I believe it is out now. But they are developing it for the PSVR 2 as well. So you'll play Resident Evil 4 on the VR as a VR with a free DLC for the base game apparently. So that's gonna be cool. Nothing, yeah, because I haven't played Resident Evil 4.
Neither have I.
I know our friend Kirsten Hash is a huge fan of the game. I believe
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she got the remake yet, but I hear that they did switch a few things around, made things more grotesque in a few scenes.
Yeah.
So it's For all you Resident Evil fans out there, I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan now. So
This next game had a really funny trailer. I think they did a good job on it. Arizona Sunshine 2.
yeah, that was good.
Yeah. One of the more probably one of the more popular VR games, popular open world is a stretch, linear zombie game VR.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like the first one. You have a gun, you shoot zombies, you have a grenade, you throw a grenade, blow up, kill zombies. You just looks like you kill zombies all the way through. But this time you have a dog.
his little companion.
Yeah, you got a little companion. Does he call it Dave or Chuck or whatever? It's a very
I
simple
don't
name.
know.
It's a very simple name.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. But yeah,
Um,
yeah. I mean, it looks good. I'm sure some people will be very excited for Arizona Sunshine too.
yeah, not worth the $800 price tag though.
No. I'm sorry, but no.
Yeah.
Okay. Crossfire Sierra Squad. Uh, Looks like your standard military VR game. Lots of those in the genre as well.
Hmm.
This one is this one's a co-op thing. You try to act like a squad. You go through rooms, you breach, and you get the bad guy. Again, nothing too fancy there. Straight up, uh, straight up stuff. But this next one, the action shooter Synapse. This one looks pretty cool. And the story for
Yeah.
this one, apparently, you have to go into someone's mind and you have to fight their defenses to deactivate something that he's synced to.
Yeah. Yeah, and it actually comes out next month
It does, yes, yes, it does.
on America's Independence Day.
With fantastic voice acting by David Hayter, who was conspicuously absent from
Oh,
the MGS trailer, Metal Gear Solid trailer.
yeah.
So yeah, so I think David Hayter may be the bad guy that you're going into. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's Beat Saber Queen Music Pack.
Yeah, Beat Saber. Everybody knows Beat Saber. It's a fun game. I played it a little bit. More difficult than I thought it'd be, even on medium.
Yeah.
Really gotta get that groove down and get your arms in the right spot. So the big announcement with this is that it's on PSVR 2 now, like as of last week, and you can buy the Queen DLC, like Queen as in the band, just for people who don't know, who live under a rock.
Yeah.
So I think that's the last PSVR 2 game that they
It is.
showed. Yeah, so that's the last one. So we're done with the VR stuff. And then we have two Bungie games in a row. We had the
Mm-hmm.
first one called Marathon. It's a PvP extraction shooter.
Honestly, I'm pretty interested in that game. It looks very interesting. I like this cyberpunk-esque slash Destiny-esque look to it, and it looks interesting. I don't know if it's gonna be something I'm gonna be really hyped about,
I
but
don't know either, honestly.
who
So they do,
knows?
yeah, they do have a website you can go on to. I believe to be like a beta tester or something like that. What do they have it called? It's
Yeah.
called marathonthegame.com. If you guys are interested in going into that site, checking out what the game is going to be, etc., etc. Um,
Yeah.
I don't really remember what it looks like, but it's an extraction game. I'm thinking like it's Tom Clancy, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six
Mm,
Extraction,
not kinda, but
kind
not
of like.
really. It's more like Escape from Tarkov, but less military.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that'd be interesting.
And but it has like, I mean, it's futuristic alien like Destiny, but it has that cyberpunk 2077 feel to it as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Because with the colors and just like all that, it is very futuristic, cyberpunk-esque.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a cool trailer though. I dug it.
Yeah. So the second Bungie game that was, well, I say game, but it's not really a game. It's DLC for Destiny 2. They call
Yeah.
it the Final Shape. Um, this trailer shows Cade, who Nathan
Mm-hmm.
Fillion voices. If you're not sure why it's such a big deal that Cade is back, he did die in I think the last
The main
two.
story.
Yeah, he did die in the main story. He died in one of the DLCs. I forget which one. But
Yeah.
in the trailer, he's back. He's either back or it is some sort of time thing or it's in her mind. I don't know. But Cade is back. He is alive. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's called the final shape. So I can only assume, without looking like an ass, that it could be the final DLC for the game.
I believe it is Destiny 2's final expansion. Yeah.
Yeah, final expansion. That's what I was looking for. By the way, was expansion. Thank you. Expansion.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you.
I got you, man.
But yeah,
Um, yeah. It looks interesting. It does. It kind of looks like Cade is in like a limbo.
yeah, something
He
like
doesn't
that.
know why he's there, but he's
No,
there.
yeah, he doesn't know why he's
And,
there. So they didn't show
yeah.
any gameplay for it. I think so. I have here that on August 22nd they have a Destiny showcase and they'll probably show gameplay on what Final Shape is going to
Mm-hmm.
look like, what the new guns are, what new powers are. I did play a little bit of Destiny 2. I tried to get back into it a few years back, but I just couldn't. It's very hard for a new player to go into this game and play it because there's so many expansions that you have to buy to be able to get the current weapon meta, and all the current powers and stuff to get you on the edge for the raids and multiplayer stuff like that.
Yeah. It is a bit tedious when it comes to that.
Super super tedious. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
but it's like Final Fantasy 14. It's like anything like those games. You have to grind and
Correct.
yeah, but you gotta make the grind fun. Especially if you don't have very pay to win. Um
Yeah.
in the there's a firefight multiplayer where you fight other people. Um and it's not really balanced all that well. But you don't get any of the new guns unless you have the expansions. I
Mm-hmm.
so you need the expansion to get everything in the game, which is why it's not the greatest thing for new players to go into
And
right now.
even if you like do get the expansions, you won't get every gun. You won't get every
No,
weapon because there's not only weapons that you'll get through the expansion, but there's also grindable weapons that you will find. And then there's like the you gotta have the luck to get it in like a box or something like that. It's not really, something you gotta pay to like open, but it is something that you'll trade in game currency to get access to, and you get a random item in return. So yeah, it I can understand the like hesitation for new players because it is you got to be on it or kind of
yeah, like you
play it.
gotta be like essentially gotta be day one to
Yeah,
understand everything. But August 22nd, there's a Destiny showcase. It'll probably show a lot more stuff, more gameplay and
yeah.
everything. So if you're interested, go check them out on August 22nd. So I don't know this next one. I don't know Concord. So what's Concord? Do you remember what Concord was?
Honestly, I don't.
I
I
also don't
don't.
remember what Concord was. I really don't.
Yeah. I just put maybe interested. I don't know.
Okay.
I can't think of it right
I
now.
can't
So
think of Concord. I can't remember. And now I'm
I'm
really upset because I'm trying to remember what this
yeah.
was. And I
I'm
don't
gonna
know if it
look it up
was
right now.
I like I have a link to it but it comes up as a YouTube video and I don't want to
Yeah, that would be.
yeah, I don't want to do that. Fuck. I don't remember Concord and I'm really annoyed now.
I'm gonna watch a YouTube video, but my volume is all the way down.
Yeah. So why don't we jump back if we can find once we find something about Concord. So this fucking blew my mind. After this shit, we get a movie trailer in the showcase, and you're thinking, oh,
Yeah,
what IP are they going to make a movie out of next? Because they did Uncharted with oh my god, I'm blanking on his name.
Tom Holland.
Thank you, Tom
Um,
Holland. That
Yeah.
was gonna be people are gonna be very upset with me. I didn't know if I didn't know that name. But yeah,
Yeah, it's Spider-Man, man. Come on now.
true. Mother are making a movie for Gran Turismo.
That is honestly a movie I couldn't care less if I
Shut
tried.
up. Fucking Gran Turismo movie.
Yeah.
Out of all
It,
the IPs, every single one of the IPs that PlayStation has, Sly Cooper, God of War, for God's sakes, Ratchet and Clank. They have to make a movie about Gran Turismo.
yeah.
You know what it's
And that's a
missing?
pay-to-win game, by the way.
What? What? Concord?
No, Gran Turismo
Is it
is a
really?
pay-to-win game. Yeah, that's what they did in the last game. It
Oh,
was
that's shitty.
pay-to-win. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you know what Gran Turismo is missing?
What's up?
Fucking Vin Diesel talking about family.
I was gonna say interest, but that works too. But I looked up the trailer for Concord, and there's like nothing to go off of. It's like spacey, and you have plants. That's all I saw in the trailer.
Plants. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Concord. Plants.
In space.
In space. Moving on. All right.
Yeah.
We're just gonna wipe that thing off the board. All right.
Pretty much.
We left at the Gran Turismo movie. Now they did talk about hardware in the showcase.
Project Q.
Yes, Project Q, and not what you think it is. Actually, it's a remote gaming device for the PS5.
It's basically a wannabe PSP.
Yeah, I've seen things. I've seen people online talk about it as like the Wii U tablet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that too.
God awful thing. Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be something to see, because this thing it looks like a Switch. I'm not. It looks like a Switch with PlayStation controllers on the side of it.
Yeah. You're not wrong. It's like they glued controller, like they cut a controller in half
Yeah.
and then like glued it to a Switch and
Yeah.
called it
Project Q.
Project Q.
Yeah.
Q is like in question, why are you doing this? Because I
thought it was strange, man.
it's
Strange.
yeah. And then not only that, we don't get like a gaming headset for like 3D audio. We get earbuds.
Yeah, the earbuds were released, like were announced after the Project Q.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Technically, they still have those 3D audio.
They do have
headphones
the
that they have. That's why they didn't do anything with it. But earbuds.
Yeah,
they
should have. Yeah. They should have upgraded the 3D audio headset.
Yes, they should have absolutely upgraded the headset than giving us earbuds. In my opinion.
Yeah. Who wants gaming earbuds?
Gaming earbuds. That's like yeah. Like you can buy a pair of Bluetooth earbuds for like $30 off of Amazon. Why would I want to pay probably going to be $80 for a pair of PlayStation earbuds?
You're looking like it's gonna be $80. That's kind of cute. No, it's probably gonna be more than that. It's gonna be probably 120. They're gonna probably charge up the wall for that, and yeah, it's not gonna be.
Yeah. Nana,
it's gonna be a ripoff.
Oh my god.
Sure.
Anna, what else do I need to be a better gamer? I'm glad you asked. So I will give you the hardware lineup that you need to become a better gamer for PlayStation. We have the PS5 for the disc version, $730. This is Canadian, by the way. $730. Discless version, I think it's like $500 $600. Then you have the PSV2, which is $800. So hold on, with just those three things alone, what is that? 7, 13. So that's $2,100 so far. If you're keeping up with me here, that's $2,100. Project Q, I'm saying that's like a $300 device there, maybe $400 device. So that's about $2,500. And then these earbuds, probably what Joker said, about 80. I'm saying 80. He's saying 120. So around there, let's break it down the middle. Let's go 100. And about almost $3,000 worth of hardware you need to become a better gamer with PlayStation. $3,000. That is
I'm gonna go
expensive.
with yeah. I'm gonna go with the same thing I wrote down for the Gran Turismo movie. Just why?
It's I don't know. Shut up and take my
Yeah.
money. Only arc. Funny enough, that is the next thing we're going to talk about. Um,
Yeah.
that's so very last thing in the showcase. Guy, CEO comes on, says thank you for watching, and then he goes, I think he says we have a surprise for you, or we have something you'll enjoy, something like that.
No. He goes before we showed the last game. We wanted, and that's I think when he like talked about Project Q and
That's it.
the
You're right,
earbuds.
right. So
Yeah.
that's what he talked about Project Q.
And then after they talked about that nonsense, they went to the Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, Spider-Man
Yeah.
2. Ladies and gentlemen, they gave us a 10 to 15 minute gameplay video trailer, and I couldn't be more happier. So, if you haven't seen this Spider-Man 2 thing yet, this trailer yet, go watch it and then come back, because we are going to be talking probably every second we can from beginning to end, because it looks so fucking good.
It does.
Oh my god. Oh, it's so nice.
I
So
like the way they started it too.
yeah,
Like
you know
it
what?
was.
I didn't think it was Spider-Man at all when I first saw it. I was like, what the fuck is that? Is that Predator? I thought it was Predator at
Yeah.
first. That's
Uh,
nuts. And then you see Craven pop out behind the
yeah.
soldier. It's like, oh, Craven looks good.
Yep. Yeah, he does. He looks definitely like he's gonna be trouble for Spider-Man.
Oh, for sure. I have
Yeah.
questions. I asked my old man. He didn't have any answers. It says only arc. Yes. So after that scene, that cinematic scene, we go. Then it time fucking hell. It time jumps 6 months later. Craven
It
and his
does.
people are in the city. They're causing trouble, and all that shit. So now you have Peter Parker, Miles Morales, the Spider-Men in New York, trying to fend off these guys. And when you see Peter Parker, they brought back this symbiote Spider-Man.
Uh-huh.
I
And
was
wait,
so excited.
did you catch that they actually went to Peter Parker's house?
Was that his house?
That was his house
Was that Aunt
from
May's house?
that was Aunt May's house from like, and it was like designed pretty much from what it looks
You know,
like basically right out of the first Spider-Man movie with Tobey.
Sam Raimi. You know what?
Yeah.
I did not notice that. That's so cool.
Yeah, it looks very similar
Oh my
to like
god.
the same Sam Raimi Spider-Man
Mm-hmm.
location for the house,
Yeah.
and except I don't remember the Sam Raimi house having like a basement with basement doors and stuff like that
No, I
that
mean, yeah, they probably
pop
switched a
out
few
of,
things. Yeah, they probably switched a few things.
but yeah.
So you see symbiote Spider-Man,
Hmm.
and again he has the anger issue. He's more aggressive. Like he talks about killing people, just like you would think about the symbiote Spider-Man from either the comic books or the movies.
I like the touch that Yuri Lowenthal used when like he's a symbiote Spider-Man because he has more of a darker,
Yeah.
grittier voice. Not
Yes.
only like with what's being said, but like how it's being said is
Yes.
such a nice touch to it as
Oh yeah.
well.
Yeah. And then
Because he's definitely scarier now.
oh yeah, yeah, a lot more wanting to get in your face. And then it
Yeah,
comes to the
Peter
combat.
is pissed.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
pissed. Then it comes to the combat, and I will say I was never a big fan of the HUD, never really was, but I looked
no.
past the HUD. The They didn't change much for me when it came to the combat. The environmental
No.
thing though, with the house, that looks cool. That's gonna be cool to use.
Yeah.
The new combos and stuff like that. That's gonna be fun. Using the symbiote tentacles when he's fighting too. It's not just the webs. Using the entire body, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But Spider-Man is one of those games that they did so well that you don't really need to change a lot for it
I
to
mean,
to be
Yeah,
better.
if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Then that's the style
Yeah.
that they went with. Is that if it's not broken, don't fix it. Just like they did with God of War, with the
Yeah.
reboot for God of War. Like, if it's not broken,
I
don't fix it.
mean, it's perfect for Spider-Man.
Absolutely.
Nothing needs to be done. Yeah.
Absolutely. So he still has the spider sense, dodge. He still has a bunch of other stuff. Um, then the cool thing happens, where I don't know if you can do this like GTA style, where you can do it just on your own, but you do switch to Miles Morales.
You do.
You do switch to Miles
And
Morales.
I would doubt it's GTA,
Yeah,
like,
I've doubted
because
too.
I think it would be more story and orientated because that's
Yeah,
how Insomniac is.
yeah. Maybe.
So I doubt it, but it would be cool. Like if in game you could switch between
Yeah, I
them.
was just about to say maybe at the end of the game there's a place where you can switch with Peter Parker, uh, or if you call the other, you become the other, and you go from there. Because I can only
Yeah.
assume that they're gonna have their own different powers and different skills and stuff that you have to level up as well.
Which brings me to another thing that once they switch to Miles Morales,
Mm.
um he has the wingsuit.
He does, yes. The wingsuit was cool. The wingsuit was
And
very cool.
he has air pockets that he can go between,
Yes,
and he could essentially fly for like a couple blocks. I mean,
yes.
it's crazy. I mean, the just traversal of both Peter
Oh,
and Miles was just
I love
dead
the
on.
I love the movement in both those games.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that they added the wingsuit just makes it that much more satisfying to me.
Oh, 100%.
Oh my god. There will be some days where I don't do a mission or anything. I
Yeah.
literally just swing around New York. I swing around Harlem.
Yeah.
And it still looks so cool.
Honestly, once I played, the first Spider-Man game that Insomniac did, I
Yeah.
mean, almost a masterpiece, honestly. It
Almost.
was
It's very close. Yes, very
very
close.
close.
Oh.
But I can't tell you how long I spent swinging through the city doing nothing.
Oh, yeah.
But just
Oh my
but just
exactly.
enjoying it. Yeah. Just
So good.
seeing the city, just how beautifully done it was
Yeah.
done, and then just the motion, it felt great,
The view
so
was spectacular. So I heard, like I saw on Facebook or whatever, that the map of Spider-Man 2 is going to be twice as big as the original.
I can't wait for
It's
that.
going to be,
I
dude,
mean,
it's
and the city
in the
looked
city.
so good in the trailer, like in what they showed.
Mm-hmm.
Like the
Oh yeah.
city was insanely detailed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, can't wait.
So we meet. Um. So okay. So at this point we go to Miles. I don't want to. I was about to jump ahead. I'm not going to do that. We go to
Yeah,
Miles, and you have Genki or Genki, Genki, Genki.
Genki. It's
Genki.
Genki with the
Genki. I thought
G.
so.
Yeah,
Okay. So Genki,
yeah.
apparently, so we're in the middle. We're obviously in the middle of the game. He has one of Craven's drones, so he flies around with the drone. He's helping out Miles, with his mission. Then you see, you have to go find Connors
Mm-hmm.
in this fish warehouse, and let me tell you, he is the lizard at this point, and he is the lizard. He's going insane. He's full on lizard, so you have to find him and stop him before Craven hunts him, because that's why
I
Craven
mean,
is in New York.
yeah. I honestly, he is almost the size of Godzilla.
Yeah, he's
Like he
big.
he is
Oh, he's
he is
big.
a big boy,
He's
and
a
he's
big
gonna
boy.
get bigger. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
He's
big. It's
yeah.
a new one for me. But yeah, so that's so Craven. Pork Yankee doesn't have a tummy. What? Hold on, wait a minute. What
He
does that
he
mean?
he he says that in the game, like when
Oh, does he?
they're in the fish factory, and that's when
Oh, right. He's in the drone, right? Because he makes a
yeah
joke about the drone. Got it.
yeah yeah
Okay.
yeah 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 yeah.
All right,
Okay.
I get it now.
Yep.
I remember. But yeah, so they're going
Yeah.
through this thing. The movement
I
still
got you,
cool.
Nanner.
Yes, Nanner. And then in Miles Morales, we see the stealth in Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh.
there is a new gadget that that looks really cool. You put it down and it takes a couple of people and it brings into a center and webs them up. Really cool. Uh, we see a new power from Miles Morales, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Uh,
It's or is it more amped up? His what is it? Is his electric fist?
no, no, they actually say it in the game. Watch out for his new powers.
He does, yeah. So he does have a new power. I don't know if they
He
showcase
does.
his new power.
They do. Um,
I don't remember what it is now.
because he no longer has his like reddish orange venom attack
I
like he did in
remember.
Miles Morales.
I remember it
He
was blue.
has he has a blue. He has a blue one now.
Yeah, so that one, I think that one might be straight up electricity.
I believe it's more concentrated
Yeah,
and it's like more powerful attack
yeah.
compared to like his just straight up
Oh
venom
yeah. So yeah, so
that he
that
does.
you see combat, then you see the combat and stuff from Miles a little bit. It's more stealth, but again, it's stealth in Spider-Man. You're up on the ceiling. You make your own web lines. That's the other gadget that they showed, which is really cool and so much easier than zipping around everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like the part where he was like just got to the fish factory where they found a bunch of the men and then they
Yep.
went after Lizard.
Yep.
Um that he actually Miles actually created his own platforms with his webbing.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what
And
I'm talking about. Yeah.
I really like that I really like that ability that you
Oh, it's such
can.
it. That looks like a handy ass ability, man.
Oh, it does because it opens up for so much stealth that you could
Oh
do
yeah.
that was
Oh yeah.
missing from the first game.
The first and
Like
second game.
this is the second game of Insomniac. Yeah.
Well, you have Spider Man, Miles Morales. I guess you
Oh,
could.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. I think Miles Morales is more of a spinoff than it
Yeah,
was.
you're not wrong there. I'll give that to you. It was a spin. It was more of a spin off. Cool spin off, but
Yeah.
still spin
Oh,
off.
for sure.
Yeah. So
Beautiful
then,
looking as well.
yeah. So then we get to the scene where they see the mess that the lizard Doc Connors has made, and then and then they hear a growl, and then the one like what Lonely Art said in the Twitch chat, he's about the whole tummy joke that it wasn't either them, and Genki says, "Well, it wasn't me. I don't have a stomach." Lonely Art has
Yeah.
a question. Yeah, go ahead, ask your question. We'll so we'll continue talking. Then once your question comes up, we'll come back around to it. Um, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, so then I believe after that they go outside or they go through the warehouse and they go outside, right?
Um. Yeah. They well because the lizard escapes the fish factory.
Yeah.
He breaks his own hole
Yes.
and so they go after him
Yep.
onto the like lake or river.
It's
And
New York City. It's a fucking river. There's
oh,
no
well, that's
lake in
true.
New York.
True.
There's no
There's
lake in New
not.
York.
No, I didn't think about that. I was like, oh wait, yeah, it's a river. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay.
So Doc Connors is important because he can help Harry, right? Or like we just don't want Doc Connors experimenting on whatever the reasoning. But he's a full blown lizard trying to eat them. Why do we care anymore? I think it's
That's a
more.
good question.
I think it's
That
more.
that
I think it's more the fact to try
good.
to turn Doc Connors back into Connors. I think that's like the whole point of the lizard is Spider Man tries to get Doc Connors to turn back into a human again permanently.
I don't know. It could be an interesting plot twist that we don't know
It could
quite
be.
yet.
Yeah, remember he is symbiote Spider Man. He could easily say, "Oh, I don't care anymore." Can we? Why can't we shoot him with some serum to turn him back?
I mean, it could
What's
be an
serum though?
option. I mean, the serum
What's
that
serum?
he used, the serum that Dr. Connors used to turn himself into a lizard. You know, like in the Spider-Man movie where he wants to turn everyone into a lizard.
Oh, you're talking about
Remember that at all?
in the Amazing Spider Man?
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's the same concept. You know,
Yeah.
there's still
Yeah.
that
Okay.
serum that he did to turn himself into that, so he could grow his arm
Yeah.
back,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
because that's also in the comics. He doesn't have
Yeah.
fully, arm. So
Do they have the ability to change him back into a human?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
That unfortunately, I think that's going to be a question that won't be answered until the game
Yeah,
comes out.
probably. Oh, and the reason they're chasing
Honestly,
him around the city is so that Craven doesn't kill him. That's the reason why
yeah,
they're chasing him around the city. Because Craven is hunting the lizard right now.
yeah. He doesn't care if he's human or not. He
Yeah,
just wants
well,
he
yeah,
wants a
it's
challenge.
well, as far as he knows, he's still just a giant lizard. So yeah, I don't know.
It's possible.
There's a lot of questions you're asking, Ark, and I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I don't know what they're gonna do for the game. These are all great questions. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's really not. But
Nah.
we don't know what's gonna happen in
It,
the story of the game because they're literally in the middle. Like they're in the middle for this gameplay reveal, right? So, but
yeah, I
that
mean,
chase,
we
that
know
chase,
so little.
yeah, that chase scene though, in the river, killing the helicarrier and just getting to the boats. Oh my god, the boat takedowns were cool.
Oh yeah, very like athletic and like artistic ways to take down a boat. I mean, it was very
Yeah,
interesting. Like
yes,
how he would like do like a barrel roll and then he flipped off of it. Just
yeah, lot. So the acrobats is still there. Still looks very cool.
yeah,
Yes, yes, it's good. It looks like a very very good game, and I can't wait for it to come out. And I don't remember if they gave a release date. I don't think
no,
they did.
they gave a release window for this fall.
This fall, that's what it was. Fall of 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Wow.
I'm not a fan that they didn't give a release date because if it's supposed to be this fall, why don't we have a release date? I mean, fall
I
is like
know, I know, I know.
3-4 months out. I mean,
Yeah, it's a long time. I mean, it's a short time for
I
sure.
was gonna say a long time,
Sorry,
what?
long time
But
was the wrong
yeah,
word. It's a short time. Yeah, for sure.
yeah. But yeah, I think by now we should have a release date.
Oh,
I mean, if it was like fall of next year, then sure, yeah, say fall of next year. But within the three
mm-hmm,
month time,
mm-hmm.
that's that's scary to me. I think it's going to be held back,
I'm
but I
sure it
hope
will.
not.
I'm sure it will.
Uh,
It's the age of sorry posts. Like, oh, we're sorry this
yeah,
game is not ready yet. We have to push it, etc., etc. Those type of things.
yeah,
It's a normal thing now. What are you gonna do?
yeah. Unfortunately, you're right. It's They're at this point where there's almost no complete game
No, never.
at launch. Like
No,
there's not.
no.
It's
I'm hoping that doesn't happen to Mirage. I'm actually really excited for that.
yeah. I hope the same for Alan Wake too.
All the
I
way
I
to
really hope
is another good
I
one.
really hope that they cross their T's and dot their I's on that
Oh,
game. Same with
absolutely.
Spider-Man 2.
Oh yeah, they got close to me. Hey, everybody got close to me for sure. That's why they're
Yeah.
making these things. So that is everything in this showcase. It's a lot of games that they put out there for them because they usually do state of plays, which is like 30 minutes long for like a couple of things. This is like a full blown on 1 hour, like 30, I think like 30 games at least, maybe 25.
Oh yeah. It was quite a few that was announced. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did a hell of a job. So what was your out of all the games you saw or you remember seeing? What's your favorite there, Joker?
I mean, I gotta go Spider-Man 2. It's my most
Spider-Man Two.
anticipated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to do it in like my top three, it would be Spider-Man 2, it would be Alan Wake 2, and it would be Final Fantasy 16.
Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. Honestly, for me,
And
oh yeah, sorry, go ahead.
go ahead, yeah.
I was gonna say so. If I would do a top three, number one, surprisingly enough, is not Assassin's Creed Mirage. It's Spider Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's for me. It's Spider Man, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and Phantom Blade Zero.
Really? Phantom
Yeah,
Blade.
I'm
Okay.
dude. I'm looking so forward to Phantom Blade Zero. It comes and it's a close third for Alan Wake Two. Very close third for Alan Wake 2. too as well.
Yeah.
But no, I'm very excited, and I can't wait to see what the other showcases give us with Ubisoft and with Xbox and Nintendo and all that fun
And
stuff.
and just think, I mean, a couple of weeks away we got Summerfest.
Yeah, I think on June 8th we have Gamescom, so that's coming up soon.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 12th is Ubisoft Forward, and I think the Xbox showcase did get announced. I don't know what date that is. So
Yeah, I don't know, but all I know is it's not looking good for Xbox. Like,
really, you don't think Xbox is going to compete with all these games that are being
I
released?
I don't know. All I know is what they put out so far has just fallen hard. I mean, like look like Redfall. Like
Oh yeah, Redfall. Redfall did not do well.
that that game flopped harder than any fish you'll find on the beach.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not only flopped, but it's hated.
Yeah, it's what is it, a 30 FPS game? The gameplay is all out of whack, I think too.
Yeah, I mean, they basically did Crackdown 3 to Redfall,
Oh, that sucks.
where they promised a world and they delivered shit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
because I was actually moderately interested in Redfall. I thought it was an interesting
Yeah,
aspect of it, like
yeah,
a team game,
yep,
that you can play with friends,
yep,
So,
pretty much.
but yeah,
So ladies and gentlemen, let us know in the comment section which game you are really into from this showcase. And honestly, PlayStation hit the ground running, and
they did.
we just have to hope that the others either match or beat it. Honestly,
Yeah, yeah,
so yeah.
it was overall a very, very good
Oh
showcase.
yeah, for sure, 100%, 100%.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for us. We have talked about everything on this showcase. We are excited about these games coming out. Joker here has a channel of his own. He does like compilation videos of Modern Warfare 2. He's starting some Fortnite compilation
Hmm.
videos as well. So it's going to be very exciting to see what comes next on his channel. That'll be in the description below. You can just click that and subscribe to him, see his videos.
Yeah.
You have
Heck yeah.
you have a Twitter as well, right?
I do. Yeah. I believe it's very close to like my PlayStation. It's I believe True Little Joker, but I could be wrong. Hold on, let me look it up real quick.
So
But
while we look that up, I just wanted to thank you guys so much
yeah,
for is that what it is? Did you find it?
it's exactly the same. It's
Perfect.
TRU_LIL Joker
You
at
heard it here,
Twitter.
folks. Give him a follow and follow his stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. Wait, I was just about to do a Twitch outro. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for a bunch of other content. We have shorts. We have a podcast called Off Kilter. Um, and honestly, I hope you guys have a great day, and we will
Yeah.
see you guys at the next discussion video, which will either be Gamescom or Ubisoft Forward.
Yeah.
All right, bye
Take
YouTube.
care.
Thanks a lot, guys. See you soon.